All right, guys, welcome back to another video. Before I get this video started, I want to thank all the members that joined the channel. There is a membership now, so I want to call these people out and let them know that I appreciate them. So, in no particular order, everybody joins at a different time. So, Malik Austin, I appreciate the membership. DVZN Media, better known as Dookie, we appreciate you. Catherine Peterson, I appreciate the membership. Lynn Nicole, Gadget Goddess, LeBaron Burton, Michael Thompson, Pastor Harris, Focus on Christ. I appreciate you too for the membership. Barry Johnson, James Wells, Tana So Lit. If you need a beat, hit Tana So Lit. Ease Computer Solutions, another tech creator. Holla at your boy, a new tech creator. Ruben Jones, Oli Soblord, I hope I'm saying that right. Mikey Tech Reviews, Mike West, and Grant S. And again, those are in no particular order. Currently, there are 19 members on the channel, and I really appreciate you guys. At the recording of this video, May 23rd, I believe it is. Those are the members. If you would like to be a new member on the channel and get recognition and other perks behind the scenes, hit that join button down below. Now let's get into this video. All right, guys, welcome back to another video. It's your man, Jay. So, TCL has shot their shot. They shot their shot. They decided, hey, listen, this is what we have to offer. If you don't like it, kick rocks. So we're going to price these phones how we want to price them. We're going to give you some great specs, and we're going to put it out there. Now, this phone is officially for sale at the recording of this video, and I think this is a good phone. And again, I've said it in the other videos, that the 10L is what I would probably recommend a lot of people grab, because for the price, the 10L, it shines. It shines a lot, and you get a whole bunch for this $250. But for those that want just a hair extra, like better hardware, a much more beautiful display, HDR10 certified, a bigger battery. You get the same 6 gigs of RAM. You get the same processor. You just get a little bit more. But is it $200 more is what you need to decipher that. I personally say nope. This isn't worth $200 more than their other TCL device. However, that doesn't mean that this phone isn't worth $450 to someone. Now, I've already put out there my thoughts on the price, which I think it should have capped off at about $399, possibly $350 at the lowest. They could shuffle these off the racks like crazy for $350 to $399. But $499, you push it closer to, and let's just be clear here, there are quote unquote flagship devices from the previous generation or current generation flagships that cost the same or just less. So when you look at what TCL is doing here, do you see this display, man? Do you see how beautiful this display? Let me load up one of my videos, man. I got to load up one of my videos because I got to show you here. Let me see here. Let's get something loaded up. Let me turn on Wi-Fi because I want to give it the full little spill here. Let's see here. I really trust that TCL, because I trust them because I recently I sold one of my TVs. Let's turn it down here. This display, man, is so. I switched all of my TVs to TCL, and it has nothing to do with this phone. It's just that I like TCL devices, and our TCL TVs, and TCL is known for their TVs, not their phones, and I just can't get across how well this looks in person. So if you have the Pro, if you have the TCL 10 Pro, I need you to sound off in the comments right now, because this screen is fire, man. I mean, it is not 90 hertz, 120 hertz. It is an AMOLED display. Shout out to the Smartphone Conversations group on Telegram. But this display is so beautiful, and it's going to be hard to kind of let me crank it up a little bit. Oh gosh, this is what they're known for, and I knew that I would love these phone screens once I actually got my hands on them. So if you don't have this phone and you're looking for a phone that has a beautiful display, this definitely rivals your Samsung displays, if not it's better. I have nothing to gain by telling you this. Yes, TCL sent me this device, but so what? I think on this channel I've proven myself to some point or another that integrity comes first. I'm not selling out because I got a phone for a review. I get tons of phones for reviews, and I still keep it the same. I've already kind of put this phone through the paces initially, like every other device, and it gets no special treatment. It is definitely not the best phone I have. The price is a little higher. The cameras are questionable compared to other devices. They cost half the cost. I mean, this Redmi 9S is a beast, but that doesn't mean that this TCL device is bad. It's just a question, like when you're first starting off, would you price your phones a certain way to get into the market and then try to take over the market afterwards? Or would you go for the gusto right out the jump and try to price the phones with other devices or a little bit higher to get that profit? See, because a lot of people are not business owners, so they don't know about pricing schemes and things like that. So TCL, in my opinion, they priced this Pro model up there a little too high if you're just looking at specs. But if you're looking at what this phone does good, the cameras are good, not great, not mind-blowing for video, but photos is fantastic. I love the photos that come out of this phone, and they're unmatched by other phones, but depending on which phone that is. However, I like a lot about this phone, and I can recommend it, but you're going to have to make the choice after you buy it to determine whether or not you think that you spent the right amount of money on this device, which is $450 on Amazon right now. If you go to the TCL website, you will see that the device is $450. Let me load up the homepage on the TCL website. So when you load these phones up, depending on which phone you have, you click Learn More. It's going to take you right to it, and then you can view them all, but you want to view this one, and you get where to buy. Amazon or Best Buy. It's now at Best Buy. Oh, sweet. So it's now at Best Buy. Okay, so it's at Best Buy now, so that's good. So you can now buy it at two places. Best Buy, which is a big retailer, obviously, and Amazon is even bigger. I mean, Amazon is everybody shops on Amazon. So when it comes to software updates and software by itself, this phone has beautiful software. And because it's close to stock, it's fast. It's a fast phone. You know what I mean? It's a very fast phone. And I think you'll be hard pressed. And what I'm really looking for here, because I don't want you guys to I want you guys to see me as a tech reviewer, but I want you to trust what I'm saying is so. And so I'm going to tell you to watch other videos for people who also got this phone for review. Try to put us all together and line us up and see if you can figure out who's being honest with you and who's fluffing you. There's no other way to say that. And there's a lot of people that didn't get this phone. Like I would have loved to seen Eric get this phone. I would love to see like Gigi. I know she's just starting her channel, but I would love to see her get this phone because I think she'll have a way more neutral response than just your average tech reviewer, which is like me and Eric and Tana and all of us and technically T and all these guys who review phones to a certain extent. You know the people. We all are in a certain bunch. Even Tony Pazzo just got this device. And he praised the iPhone SE, but then when he got this device, he said, his first video, watch out iPhone SE. Go check them out. I don't have to make these things up. Tony praised this device. Now that he has it, he is acknowledging that, yes, this is a real competitor. Now, I personally have told people I'm not even paying attention to the iPhone SE, but some reviewers just stand by it like it's the best thing since sliced bread. I say otherwise. When people say, well, what other phones out there can match the iPhone SE? They solely look at the processor on the iPhone SE and think that that's it. And if you say that this phone can match the iPhone SE and even beat it, they say, no, Jay, because it has a Snapdragon 675. That's their argument. It's going to get updates. So let's shuffle to updates. This phone is guaranteed to get 2 major software updates from TCL. They have guaranteed us this. Now, whether they fall through on it and when they do it, time will tell. But if you purchase this phone right now, and again, I'm not trying to sell you on anything. I'm just the guy that brings you these reviews and try to keep it as neutral as possible and try to show you the devices the best I can. Again, discussion video. That's all this is. So software is good. Screen quality is good. I mean, screen quality is beyond good. This is a fast, beautiful phone. The screen, well, look, listen, I'm saying it's fast, and it's not loading my Instagram. Go figure. No phone is perfect, you know. I guess Instagram hung up. Here's my Twitter. I guess Instagram decided to hang up on me. But the display is, shout out to Jaybird crew. The Jaybirds, man, you know I'm all about Jaybirds. But the hardware and the way they put this all together is magnificent. I think you're going to be hard pressed to say that you don't like this phone. So I wanted to make this video to tell you, hey, they said they're going to give us 2 years, 2 major software updates is what they're saying. So ultimately, I would translate that to about 2 years of software updates, if that means anything to you. But if software updates don't mean anything to you, which to me, that's like at the bottom of my list, man. When it comes to Android phones, and here's why. When it comes to Android phones, there's so many phones to choose from, son. There's so many. It's incredible how many phones you can choose from. So spending $450 on this device, it's not that bad. And I just feel like if people never give it a chance, if people never experience it, they're always going to have their opinion about it, and I respect it. But I can only take that so far if you never buy it. And only buy a phone if you're in the market for one. I'm not going to sit on video and tell you need to hurry up and get this phone. No, son. Nah, you don't need to. But what I will tell you is these TCL phones right here, of the two, I've said it before, I favor the Pro. But I recommend you buy the 10L. I do. I recommend you buy the 10L. I recommend that you buy the 10L because you're getting the same performance, the same software. They're both 6 gig, 675 processor. You know, you're getting all the goodies. You're getting it all. And so I recommend that you go for it. I recommend that you go ahead and buy the 10L. But if you want somewhat of a upgraded hardware, and you know, because you are getting better hardware over here. If you want some sort of upgrade on hardware, screen, a little bit bigger battery, just beautiful, man. This thing is beautiful. Do you see that display? Remember, I kind of focus on the display a lot because that's what we continuously look at. Can you see how dark the screen is with the AMOLED versus the IPS? I know you can see that. That's incredible. You can see the difference. You can see the difference in display quality over video. Because I looked at another video when I was scanning through, editing something on both of these phones, and I said, wow, you can see the difference over video. So I say to you, those that are indifferent about which phone to buy, do your research. This video is an update on the TCL 10 Pro and the TCL 10L. These are 2 phones that hit the market. This is TCL's shot. They're shooting it. These are 2 quality devices that fight well amongst the current flagships and the current mid-range and the current low-end. Just they're 2 phones that fit right into today's world when it comes to technology. The Pro being my favorite. That's just what it is. So, yes, they'll get some updates. TCL confirmed it. The Pro model, yes, I like this one better. That's just my opinion on it. I think you guys should give these a shot. And discussion videos over. I see you in the comments. This phone just got released on the 19th, and today it's like the 23rd or something like that. So I really highly recommend that you give it a try. You will not be disappointed. Did you see that screen? Battery life is something that I've already touched on, but battery life on this phone, you should be able to get between 6 and 8 hours of screen on time on a single charge, but you won't go like the Moto G Power. You won't go 3 days. You'll go a day, just being 100. You know, I just think the downfalls of this phone for me personally, you might look at this phone and say, well, Jay, that video looks great. The rear video on the back, not so much. The front video, though, the front video on both of these phones are incredible. They're going to be some great phones to vlog with. Simple as that. Because you're going to be holding it like this, and you're going to be vlogging with it, and it's going to be flawless. I don't recommend you use the back camera for a vlog. I recommend you use the front camera for a vlog. And I recommend you take tons of photos with these rear cameras on both of the phones. They both take fantastic photos, period. Point blank. So that's my take on these so far after having these for a little bit of time. I've had them longer than, obviously, they've been out for sale. So I've had them for at least 2 weeks or more now. But I like it. I like the Pro, and I like the L. You know what I'm saying? But this phone isn't taking a L. This is a phone that I would recommend over, because even though this 10L is not HDR10 certified, if you play a movie on there, you're gonna be blown away. Think about TCL's TVs. That's what you need to do. All right? It's your man Jay. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.